Update time. I thought I'd do it out here since it's a nice day. Got my soldering iron back from Milwaukee, so I sent it in on 4:30. It came back yesterday, 5:16. Haven't opened it yet, but we'll see what they sent in or sent back. If it's mine or a new one. Paper out of there first. Read that. Okay, we got the order summary here. What they wrote was, our factory trained technician has completed your warranty evaluation. Your repair order has been completed under warranty. The following items have been replaced at no charge. So, soldering iron, bare tool. There's one more page and I can't flip my thing. All right. And that's all it says. So, came back was a brand new unit. They didn't repair mine. That's cool. Got some more tips with it. There we go on the ground. Next, the M18 Gen 3 hammer drill. Since the repair I made previously, I've had zero problems with it. No problem sticking. We built his swing set with it with zero problems. And as you can see, my CP30 battery fits with no problem. I don't use the belt clip anyways, but whatever. In the box. Oh, I forgot to mention the previous problems I had with the M18 string trimmer I borrowed from my friend. I'll cut in a small video I made of that, and to show just how overgrown my yard was, so you'll get a good idea of what I was dealing with. Okay, this was the weekend of March, the end of March, the beginning of April of 2018. This was shortly after I moved into this new place. You can see those weeds and the grass is real tall, and at this time of year it was still real damp. So the soil was damp, the grass was damp, the weeds were tall and dense. Here you can see that I cut a path from the garage area to the back of the yard, and that was just with the DeWalt string trimmer and the Craftsman lawnmower. Here's when I started knocking down the center of the yard, and I knew I was going to need more than that DeWalt, so I borrowed my friend's M18 string trimmer. During the trimming of the yard, just to knock it down before I can mow it, the DeWalt would run, and the only time it would stall or stop was when the real thick, dense weeds would wrap around the head, and I'd have to stop and clear it before I can get moving again. The batteries would always, from start to finish, run until the battery was depleted, so there was never any thermal cutout or anything like that with the DeWalt. With the M18 running on high at full throttle all the time, those batteries would overheat. Every single battery I had would overheat, so once one would overheat, I'd have to take one off, set it inside, let it cool down as I used another battery until it did that, and just keep going in a circle until I was through with the yard. You can see this is in progress here. You see, if you look, you can see how tall and how dense those weeds are or were. This was after it was done. You know, everything went through fine. There was no problems with the heads or with the strings or anything like that. The only problem I had was the M18 batteries thermally cutting out. So, and I don't blame it, you know, running full throttle at high speed with that thick, dense weeds. You know, I kind of expected that. The temperature around on this weekend, both days, the highs were around 82, and I always work kind of in the middle of the day, so I was working at the height of the temperature for those 2 days. So, and as you can see, there's no real shaded spots except in the all the way in the back in the corners, and there was hardly anything to trim there. So I was always out in the sun running those tools. So I don't, you know, the DeWalt didn't overheat, but it doesn't have as much power as the M18. So, but that was the only time I've ever had a problem with an M18 battery overheating, was on the string trimmer running at high speed, full throttle. And last, the M18 string trimmer. Here I did put the guard back on, and since I put the guard back on, it's ran with no problems. It hasn't cut out or stalled or anything. I've used it a few times on my mother-in-law's yard and here in my backyard a few more times. No problems with it at all. I haven't been running it, you know, on high or for long periods of time, since I don't have a crazy overgrown backyard like I did before. So it's been fine. Batteries have been fine. That's the update. He's gonna fall off of there right now, so I better get him before he does. Thanks for watching.